Imagine a scene from humanity's earliest history. A family mourns, laying their beloved to rest in the cold embrace of the earth. She was young, vibrant, and pregnant, her life tragically cut short. Days, perhaps weeks later, a macabre discovery shatters the solemn peace of the grave. Something impossibly disturbing has occurred within her tomb, an event so rare, so unsettling, it seems ripped from the darkest fables. This, my friends, is the chilling reality of what history has controversially termed coffin birth. A phenomenon shrouded in myth and horror, yet grounded in the grim, undeniable mechanics of human decomposition. It's a biological anomaly, scientifically known as postmortem fetal extrusion, where a deceased pregnant woman expels her unborn child hours or even days after her own death. The very idea sends shivers down the spine, a birth without life, a mother's final, involuntary act performed in the silence of the grave. For centuries, tales of coffin birth were dismissed by many as morbid folklore, the product of terrified imaginations. But archaeological evidence and historical medical texts paint a different, starker picture. One of the earliest documented instances dates back to the 16th century in Germany, where a woman named Margaret Kren was exhumed. To the horror of those present, a fully formed fetus was found between her legs, weeks after she had been buried. Similar accounts emerged from 17th century Brussels and even later periods, often sparking fear and superstitious dread in communities already grappling with high mortality rates. These weren't isolated incidents, but rather a recurring, albeit rare, event that forced early physicians and scholars to confront a truth stranger than fiction. It speaks to a time when understanding the body's postmortem processes was rudimentary, and any deviation from expected decomposition was met with profound unease. So, how does such a profoundly disturbing event happen? The science, while grim, is remarkably straightforward. When a human body dies, the intricate processes that sustain life cease. Bacteria, normally kept in check by the immune system, begin to multiply rapidly, initiating decomposition. This bacterial activity generates vast quantities of gases, methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, which accumulate within the abdominal cavity. As these gases build up, they cause the body to bloat and swell, creating immense internal pressure. In a deceased pregnant woman, this pressure becomes particularly significant. The abdomen, already distended by the uterus and fetus, acts like a biological pressure cooker. The buildup of gas increases intra-abdominal pressure to such an extent that it can force the uterus to invert or contract, expelling the deceased fetus through the vaginal canal. It's not a muscular contraction driven by life, but rather a mechanical expulsion, a grotesque parody of birth. The fetus, it must be stressed, is deceased, there is no life in this birth. Imagine the scene for those who unearthed these graves. The shock, the disbelief, the absolute terror. For centuries, without the understanding of decomposition and gas formation, such a discovery would have been interpreted through the lens of the supernatural. Was it a curse? A malevolent spirit? Or a final, agonizing struggle of the deceased? These questions fueled local legends and added to the macabre allure of tales from the crypt. Even today, the phrase coffin birth carries a heavy weight, conjuring images of horror and the unsettling notion of the body's autonomy even in death. It serves as a stark reminder of how little control we truly have over our physical form once life has departed. The body, in its final decay, can enact a process that mirrors one of life's most profound moments, yet it's entirely devoid of the joy and hope associated with it. Perhaps the most surprising aspect is that this phenomenon isn't entirely confined to ancient history. While extremely rare now, due to modern embalming practices and timely burial, documented cases have occurred in recent times. One notable instance was in 2005, in Germany, when a woman who had been dead for several days was discovered, and forensic examination confirmed postmortem fetal extrusion. It underscores that this isn't merely a historical curiosity but a fundamental, albeit morbid, capability of the human body under specific conditions of decomposition. The conditions necessary are quite precise: a pregnant woman in her late stages, a period of decomposition allowing gas buildup, and an undisturbed environment for the pressure to fully manifest. It's a testament to the powerful, often unsettling, forces at play within us, long after the last breath is taken. Coffin birth stands as one of history's darkest, most unsettling biological truths. It's not a miracle, nor is it a supernatural horror. Instead, it's a stark, scientific reality, a gruesome byproduct of the decomposition process. It strips away any romantic notions of death, revealing the body as a vessel subject to the immutable laws of nature, even in its stillness. It reminds us that sometimes, the most profoundly disturbing events are those rooted not in fiction, but in the cold, hard facts of our own mortality. A chilling echo from the grave, a final, involuntary act that continues to haunt our understanding of life's ultimate end. If you found this journey into the dark corners of history and biology as compelling as we did, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Every day, FactsBaz 17 uncovers another dark secret that will challenge your perceptions and leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. Join our growing community and never miss an episode.